Hello everyone. In this session, we're going to talk about another function in the MDX called item. Okay, so here we have two types of item. One is the item where you can write on top of the tuple. Okay, and then the other one is okay. So sorry, I already pre-framed it here. Okay, so yeah, one is the tuple item, other one is a set item. Okay, so let's get into the details. What are these tuple items? Okay, now let me write one sample statement. Okay, here is my internet sales. Okay, I want to fetch it. Along with that, I want to slice my internet sales, with years. Okay, now how do I do it? I can write first I need to write the set for my years. Okay, not only years, if you we can write with even accessories, I mean product category also. Okay, let me write product category, accessories, bikes and clothing. Okay, now I want to write this way and slice my internet sales. Okay, and then I want to execute. If I execute this, then let's see what will happen. It will fail, obviously, right? Because there's internet sales and product category not from the same hierarchy. Now what I do, I will convert them into one tuple. Okay, so this is the tuple. Now execute. So now when I execute it, so I got my data internet sales at three categories. Now from these three categories, I want to fetch only the item bikes. So maybe I'll write item 1, then execute. Now I get the only bikes information. So the item is works like a parameter, okay, for this MDX query, because out of these three product categories, I'm telling to MDX query only fetch the item 1. Okay, now if I want to fetch the first item, then I write item 0 because item always start with 0. Then this time it bought the accessories. If I write item 2, then it will fetch the clothing information. But if I write item 4, there are no items, right? So only 3 items we dragged into our product category. Now this time we get the empty results. Okay. Now, so this is how this item works with uh, using the which level you want to go. Basically, the item is just written the member for the specified level or specified uh, index. Okay. Now let's go into the detail. Maybe we'll take a few more examples. Okay. On this item 4. Now I will extend this. I will write another statement. Here also I take the internet sales on my columns on 0, and then here also write non-empty of my cube on rows, which is nothing but 1. So then I drag cube name. Okay, now here is the part. So now I want to bring the product category, and then I want to bring the geography. So maybe I'll take the geographic country. Okay, now I'll execute this statement, then I'll get all accessories, and then uh, all countries. It seems internet sales is not relevant to the one of the dimension. Instead of internet sales, let me take the reseller sales. So I take the reseller sales. Okay, and then I execute again. So let's see. This time I think, yeah, there is a relationship exists between the reseller sales amount and the category and geography. So we are good. The data is slicing. Now my requirement is I want to bring the uh, Australia information. Okay, so maybe I'll say accessories, right? So here I write item 0. Remember that now we have the two-dimension attributes added into my on rows condition. Okay, so now if I mention that item 0, what will happen? It will bring the accessories Australia. Okay, now if I say item 1, then it will bring the Canada. Okay, let me execute two statements to show you so that it will be easy to understand. Okay, now let me remove here, then execute this. Okay, and then see, so the second item, item 1 is actually, so we have accessories and Canada. Okay, and then if I write again item 2, then I get the, this time, France. Okay, again, so if I want to bring only the France, I mean, I got the results right, accessories and France. Out of these results, if I want to further filter out, only bring item 0. Now see what magic will happen. Okay, so now here you get only the accessories, because after you get the results in item 2, there are the two items again. One is the accessories, other one is the France, right? Yeah. Now in that, what I say to the MDX query, okay, here you see item, accessories and France. Now if I want to bring only the France, I don't want to display the accessories, what I'll do, I'll simply write item of 2 dot item of 1. So now this time it will bring the France. Okay, so this is how this item works, entering the member. Okay, now there is one more item, right, that we talked. So far we discussed only the tuple. The Now we have other item called set item. Okay, so the set item, how does it help? Let me copy maybe these two statements, because while I'm duplicating these statements, I need to share these scripts right while I'm uploading the record to the YouTube. So that's the reason I'm keep on duplicating the statements. Okay, now here, so let me go back one step and execute this. So now this time what I want to bring, I want to bring the bikes and Australia. Okay, but I don't want to use the tuple method, I want to use the set item method. Okay, now how do I write it? So here is the trick part. Okay, so when you write that part, right, so to bring that, you can remember, look at here. So when you write set item, you need to pass the string expressions. Okay, whatever the string expressions that you have, you need to pass them in array form. Okay, so now let me show you how to pass. So now I have the data here, right? Simply what you can do, okay, this should be array. So first you need to write item and then double brackets, and then you open the inside bracket, and then you can go to bikes here. Okay, double click on bikes. So when you double click on bikes, you get the unique name. Okay, so this is your unique name. What you need to do, you need to copy that unique name. Okay, so generally you get entire properties information, but I'll take only the unique name. Copy this unique name. Okay, and then put it here. Okay, comma, and the second value, right, so that we need to get Australia. So again, copy everything. Okay, and copy the unique name from here, Australia, and let me delete these properties, and here I paste. Okay, that's it. So now what I'll do, I'll simply execute the two select statements. and then execute. First I got my full result from the first query. Second query I got the data for the bikes and Australia. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, and even if you want to get accessories, I'm not sure accessories what is the number, maybe I'll change to 2 and Australia. Let's see which data will get it. So when I change to 2, then I got the components. So components is the 2 actually. So under the components, we have Australia. So we got the Australia information. So basically, yeah, more or less the item function works like a parameter. Okay, whenever you want to, so there is the MDX query that you build it, and within the MDX query you don't want to modify anything and you want to pass any parameters from the client application, the item, the set item will be more handy. Okay, the second one is more handy, but the first one is, so whenever like there is a particular results that you fetch, let's say you have a rolling 12 months information that you fetch. Within the rolling 12 months information, you want to fetch sixth month information, right? So in such scenarios, you know that what is the position of sixth month sales information. You can directly write item of 5. So what will happen within that results, the query MDX query, the item function will fetch that particular I mean sixth month information. So I mean it's like a scenario based, okay. But in normal scenario, I use in such scenarios, okay. One scenario is where if I know that my uh, member position, then I use the item. If I don't know that, then I use the set item where I pass these values dynamically and then fetch the information. Especially I use this item method in my cube drill down actions presently. Some of the drill down actions I'm using it so dynamically to fetch the information. Okay, so this is about item in MDX query, and then I will see you in the next video.